Welcome to J&R Music and Computer World, a New York City retail institution since 1971. Brett Hamilton once again with our electronics expert, Bob Rayner. Bob, this is an amazing unit from Onkyo. It's the TX-SR606. It's a surround sound home theater system, but it's not just a great sound. In fact, Onkyo means sound. You get a lot of versatility with this.
You're right. Onkyo means sound in Japanese. They are the originators of many great technologies. And this thing, as you mentioned moments ago, gives you two things. First of all, the home theater surround sound experience, the audio experience. And if you don't have surround sound with your big widescreen television, you're missing a lot of the dynamic program content. But the other key here is versatility in terms of operation and connectivity, and that's where this receiver really excels.
So what can we plug into it?
Well, you can plug into it many different sources, including four HDMI sources. Wow. HDMI is the new interface. It means high definition multimedia interface. The key is multimedia, not just DVD players, not just Blu-ray players, but things like high-tech video game boxes and game systems as well. As a matter of fact, it has four of them, and it will put out that signal to one single display, so you're not always back there switching cables and all
So
that.
it works as a video switcher as well as a receiver.
That's absolutely correct, and it makes it real easy with this great remote control. Onkyo has a system here that they call RIHDMI. That's a big mouthful, but they made it simple. What it means is remote interface control over high-definition multimedia interface. Basically what it means is this. When you have HDMI components hooked up with the HDMI cable here, you can operate four of those components with this remote control instead of having a coffee table covered full of remote controls, even remote controlled devices from other brands. So that makes it simple.
So you can teach it to play your DVD player and your gaming system and whatever it is that you have plugged into the Onkyo.
Right, and their on-screen displays will actually show up on your display as well.
Now, if I just purchased a brand new, and I did, 50-inch plasma screen TV, is this going to change my experience? How will this improve it?
Well, yes, it will change your experience in the sense that you'll have that great surround effect, home theater effect from the audio standpoint. And if you don't have that, you're missing a lot of what the directors and producers of those films and features wanted you to hear. And then the other thing is the control, because I know you have a VHS player, I know you have a DVD player, I know you have those things, and we'll spin this around to show you what excellent connectivity is really there. Now, you're going to see a pack of a unit that is replete with all sorts of connections. Things like, and this I found very impressive, not just coaxial digital inputs, but even optical digital inputs, and not one, but two of them from two different sources.
For your DVD player or another digital source.
For your DVD player, Blu-ray players, and a lot more. Across the top here, you'll see those four HDMI connections I talked about, and then one HDMI output, which will feed it all into your single display. So you don't have to be switching cables and everything all the time.
It's all done from the front.
Done from the front or the remote control, right. And then right here's an interesting jack here. You see it says Sirius? This is capable, because remember, it's also an AM/FM receiver, radio receiver. It's also a Sirius satellite radio receiver. And when you get the optional Sirius satellite radio adapter, and you subscribe to Sirius, of course, this will also memorize preset stations just like it does for a usual AM and FM receiver. So you have the capability now of AM presets, FM presets, and your satellite radio.
All in one.
All in one box.
Plus you can switch all of your video sources simply doing it from the front or the remote that comes with it.
Absolutely. A super high current amplifier, strong transformer, plenty of power for that home theater system.
It'll make it feel like you're in the theater or listening or doing whatever you're doing with your video sources. It's the Onkyo TX-SR606 7.1-channel home theater receiver. If you want one of these, you can call 800-806-1115 or visit jr.com.